Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European indices, and starting with the DAX here on the daily chart, and most of the other markets are quite similar to this as well. So we're looking at, first I must say that there is a bearish picture that also looms as well, but if we can see this market move back above the 11,500, the balance line here in a medium level, then we know we're on the right track. The risk is from this B wave move here down in 5 waves to C wave here. If this only pulls back up 50 or 60% and then rolls over from there, then we've got like a bearish situation incurring from there, and would need to look at a slightly bigger picture, which I pointed out before. But we won't go there just yet. What we're actually looking at now is that we were looking at wave 4 being completed, wave 1, an A and a B and a C wave, and we're looking at 5 waves in the C wave here, which can be completed now, and we'll be looking for a move up, and this will be in line with US indices as well. So from the daily chart, we'll go into the 2-hour chart here and simply just look at wave C here. Now, it is possible for another little, this being, because in this last little, we're looking for 5 waves here. So wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3 and 4 and 5 here. In this last little section here, there's possibly would be looking for 5 waves as well. They don't seem to be there. This wave 4 here, I was looking for wave 5 here. It's moved a bit high, but I just think we should just sort of keep an eye on it. I wouldn't go long unless you had 11,000 as the tested support in this particular case. So we'll just wait for that. And on the 15-minute chart, you can see that a little bit rough around here, but looking at it like this. So I was looking at wave 1 here, which is a nice 5-wave sequence on this. This is a 15-minute chart. Sorry about that. I don't know where that's gone. Not to worry. So I was looking for wave 2 here, and all of this being wave 3 here, and I was looking for a wave 4 to pull back, 30-40%, and then wave 5 here. So it's not occurring, and it's not sort of visual here. So perhaps this is all locked up in here somewhere that I can't see in here. So anyway, this number here, this is support, would be what we'd be looking for, and as you can understand that any move up to here meeting supply level will be sold off, and you can look for a retracement level and then up from there. If you can identify this as being a corrective pattern here, then you can get an early position in here, but otherwise wait for tested support here. And so once you've got your reference point on your first high, then you can go from that point there. So most of the other European markets are the same. The AEX, we're looking at the same sort of picture as well. No change here. So from wave 3, an A and a B and a C, and I know that could be counted differently as well. It's not that it really matters that much, and we're looking at this as wave 1, an A and a B and a C wave in here as well. So on the 2-hour chart, we can start to pull this apart a little bit further, and this is labeled slightly different here, and I feel that this is actually the correct count. The DAX, I've got it slightly different. I've got the green wave 3 over here, but I wasn't really happy with that either. So I think this is the correct count here. And from wave B, we're looking for 1 and 2. And then in the third wave to here, we're looking for 5 waves. So 1 and 2 and 3, with 5 waves in the third wave. The fourth wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the fifth, the fourth and the fifth here. So there's different ways to resolve these, but once again, I think that one of the main points here is that finding 480 is a nice tested support. So if this finds support here, then you've got a catalyst to work off to go to the upside. Of course, the risk here, as I mentioned with the DAX as well, is certain retracement levels. And of course, there's normally sort of two things. There's the sort of 38.2% and then the 61.8%. So, but I always see them in blocks. I see them slightly different. So I'd see that this here is a block of volume. So that's one. The other one is all through here as your next resistance point. So it's really about where the volume sits more so than anything else, and the price here can help with the geometry of things. But main point is that we're looking for a move up, corrective move, and then up from that point. So in here you want to be looking at going long in there. On the 15-minute chart, it's looking a little bit like this, and also too, it hasn't really resolved in a nice 5-wave pattern down through here. Yes, you could you could work it as a triangle pattern, but like coming down from wave 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you just don't get a better count than that. So I think that we're on the right track. It's just one little wave structure that's probably, maybe it's this one here that's truncated here, but I feel that these lows are in now, and it's the same for the French market as well. We were looking for wave 1, an A wave, a B wave here, C wave here, and this C wave here has got the same resolve as the other European indices. So we're looking for support on the 5,000, and once that's there, then you can go long from that point as well. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.